The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. The game is the first installment of the Cold Steel series made by Nihon Falcom. It is part of a larger selection of Legend of Heroes games, but was the first released with 3D graphics. The style of gameplay of the Trails of Cold Steel is a story-driven RPG like that of Final Fantasy, with a turn-based strategy combat system like that of the Persona series. What inspired this review today is that this game is to be remastered and released on PS4 early 2019. This game is targeted towards gamers who enjoy a strategy-based combat system with a focus on providing players with an exponential difficulty curve, requiring the player to either grind their way to victory or adapt their playstyle to overcome great challenges in the story at lower levels. The game also boasts one of the best stories told in gaming history. The story itself takes place within the Erebonian Empire and focuses on the internal conflict between two society divisions, the Reformers faction and the Noble faction. During the game, the player rotates through a group of students known as Class 7. What characters you play depends very much on the story progression, but one character is always constant, Reen Swartzer, our katana-wielding protagonist. Unlike other RPGs, Reen is not a silent protagonist, which is already a bonus in my books. What's more, the game progresses through the story using a similar day-by-day system to the Persona series. Of course, most days are planned out for you, but this is not a bad thing, as it ties in well and adds to the deep and immersive storytelling done for both the game's story and its characters. The combat system is based on a so-called Arca system, which is like your traditional action-time battle system, combining a turn-based strategy and character synchronization, allowing the player to pull off killer combos when characters are combined and used in the right ways. The game also incorporates a bonding system that is enhanced both through the storyline, by the player's choices during free time, and by synchronizing characters during combat events. I won't go into this too much though, as there is a lot to pack in this game, but I can promise you that I have only just begun to scratch the surface of this multifaceted game. I touched on the difficulty curve of the game a little earlier, but what I did not mention is how this takes place in the game. While in combat, the player will be subjected to a great deal of RNG, some random number generation if you will. These events can easily change the flow of combat in and out of the player's favour. This may seem overly complicated, however the game does do something that I like, and that is the ability to save the game anywhere, anytime. Though obviously that does not include during combat. This feature means that the player can experiment with new moves, strategies, and encounters to refine their team to be the strongest possible as you approach the end game. I would highly recommend this game to any JRPG or turn-based strategy lover who equally enjoys a thrilling and expansive story with lots, and I mean lots, of side content and replay value. I would easily give this game a 9.5 out of 10 for my review. The only downside I found while playing this game, to completion in fact, was the time I spent trying to get a triple advantage against the enemy mobs before having to engage them in combat. That probably doesn't mean anything to you, but if you ever play the game you'll understand what I mean and why there's a little bit of frustration there. I hope you all find this review helpful, and if you enjoy this game, then be sure to check out the many other Legend of Heroes games that I'll include a link to in the description below. Just be warned that not all of them are available in all regions of the world. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next review.